Welcome back, Resource Gang. You are tuning in with the Bishop again, man, and we are about to get our day started. Uh, Yesterday evening, I went to the dentist. I told y'all when I got a teeth pulled. When I got back, I was kind of feeling a little bit, woozy or whatever. But today, man, we are finna hop in the car, head down to the truck, and we finna go to work. The work don't stop. The money got to keep flowing. So y'all stay tuned, ride with me. All right, guys, so I am headed to jump in the truck with my student, man. Like I said, the work don't stop. I did have a real good dentist yesterday I did have a real good dentist yesterday that pulled my teeth. Man, I was nervous. I was scared to death because I was like, oh my God, this is going to hurt so much. But I can honestly say, man, the hardest part was, for me, that really hurt was the finding the IV. Because I don't know if you guys know, but if you get the IV ran like in the top part of your hand, it hurts the worst there. Versus if you get it like in the bend of your arm or right there in your forearm, it don't hurt as bad. So once he put that IV in and doped me up pretty good, I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. That teeth was out of there, and I didn't even feel. A lot of folks say you feel the pressure, but I don't even remember feeling the pressure. All I know was he pulled the teeth out and said he did a couple of fillings, and that was that. So I am highly grateful for that, and hopefully I go back a little later on and do an interview with the dentist for all my people that's in San Antonio that's looking for a great dentist office, somebody that's gonna take care of you, treat you like family, and you know what I'm saying, really gonna have your best interest and not gonna hit you over the head with prices. I'm gonna do an interview a little later, sit down with the dentist there, and y'all get familiar with them just in case if somebody looking for a new dentist. I mean, that's the whole purpose of the resource, is to give you resources for the things that you might need, the services that you might need, and if you can be of service, it's putting your stuff out there. So y'all be on the lookout for that. I'm definitely gonna be doing a lot of exclusive interviews with a lot of different business owners, a lot of different place of business. You know what I'm saying? Just so people can have ideas and know where to go, know where to start from when you are looking for whatever it is you may be looking for. So I'm definitely gonna do that. So today got a little easy run with me and my student. We're gonna run down to Laredo, pick the load up, come back. We're gonna do some backing exercises, backing drills. So one thing about me when I'm training students, the first thing I try to like to go over is backing, because I know that's the hardest part of being a truck driver. A new truck driver is learning how to back. So I'm gonna do some backing drills with him today. We ain't gonna be out there long because I don't know what this was. I don't know how hot this was gonna be. I know yesterday it was pretty nice. It was pretty cool, but I don't know, man. This is Texas. Texas is so finicky, especially around this time of the year. You never know. You step outside in summer, it might be fall, then it might go back to summer again. So who knows? So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do today, and then I'm probably gonna come back and try to relax, man, because the medication I'm on, I have to take something when I eat. Well, when I get ready to take one, not take something when I eat, but when I get ready to eat, I have to take this medication. So I'm probably gonna try to chill and relax, because I know I'm I still need to recover some more. I don't want to get too loose out here, doing all this different stuff, but nevertheless, yeah, guys. So we're gonna get to the truck. Should be there shortly, and then once I get to the truck, we're gonna start our day off doing our pre-trip, checking the truck, making sure everything is all good. Because if your truck sit over a long period of time, you got to get out. You got to do your re-trip. At least do your pre-trip. You at least need to do a walk around too. I know some guys, they don't like doing their pre-trip, and I'm not condoning not doing your pre-trip. Please do your pre-trip, but at least get out, walk around your truck, check your tires, check your fifth wheel, make sure nobody hadn't pulled your pin. So you pull off, your trailer just drop on the ground. Y'all, I have seen this happen. Go back there and check the back of your trailer. Make sure nobody tamper with your load. If you got a seal on it, make sure nobody cut your seal. You know what I'm saying? If you got locks, make sure nobody cut your lock. You believe it or not, guys, I've seen this happen time and time and time. Matter of fact, it had happened to me one time before. I had a seal on a trailer, and I was in my hometown in Alabama, and I went back out there to check the trailer, man. The seal was off. But luckily, I didn't have nothing in there. You know, I just had like some little empty rack. Cause like I said, I haul automotive parts. So it was just some little empty racks. It wasn't that major, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, it ain't nothing y'all can do with that. So, but look, when y'all park y'all truck for your 10-hour break, 30-minute break, always do a walk around your truck. That only take you 5 to 7 minutes to do a walk around. You know, do a walk around, check your truck, because you never know. I've had so many crazy stories of what people have done that just, it really don't make sense. But I mean, we're living in that time now. You know, we really living in those times where people do dumb stuff that don't make sense. So check your airlines, check your drive shaft, check your fuel cap. That's another thing. Always check your fuel cap, because you never know. People are trying to cipher your diesel. I've seen it. I've heard it. You know, I'm not a victim to it, but I've seen it in real time. People have done that. You know, even to the point, check your IFTA stickers. I remember a time when I was running for another company, and man, them folks, took my 10-hour break, and I woke up, man, and some just said, you know, do your walk around. And I looked down at my IFTA sticker, man, them folks can peel one of my stickers off and peel half of the other one off. So, you know, stuff like that, man, y'all want to be aware of, and, you know, really, really take your time and, you know, do your proper pre-trip and do a proper walk around. So I'll be to the truck in a little minute, guys, then I'll tune back in with you. All right, guys, I've made it to the truck. Me and my student, we finna get the day started. We finna start off doing a pre-trip on the truck, making sure everything's still the same. We have no cracks, no leaks, making sure that everything is the same way we left it when we parked it last night. So while he do that, I'm gonna do the walk around. So like I said, you want to walk around your truck. You want to walk around and make sure all your air hoses and all that stuff is still the way it's supposed to be. They still connected properly. You know, you make sure your tires are still inflated. I like to kick mine, but I have a thumper as well. I like to kick them, but I got a thumper to make sure that they ain't flat. You want to make sure that your fifth wheel pin ain't released. Checking along your sidewalls and stuff. And also help your pre-trip go faster when you got two people doing it. That's one thing I like about training. When you got two people doing it, he's doing one thing, I'm doing another thing, and we're just making sure that everything is everything. So granted, my trailer don't have a seal, so I'm not worried about if nobody tampered with the seal. It don't have a seal on it, and I'll show you guys what a seal look like. You make sure you got your splash guard. You will get a ticket for that, guys. If you don't have your splash guards or your mats on the back of your trailer, you get pulled into an inspection station, they will give you a ticket. Your hub arm, and make sure your hub arm is where it's supposed to be at. If you have a hole and your hub arm ain't where it's at, it'll cost this whole thing to heat up, and your whole axle will come off. Had that happen. Nah, man, so what you see that's leaking like that leakage, that's coming from the AC. That's just the drain pipe for the AC. Same way if it was in a car, your house, same thing, the water just drains out. So it creates a puddle on the ground. You know what I'm saying? So, and plus, you know, we've been sitting here running the truck all night from yesterday evening when we got here. So everything looked pretty good, the same way we left it yesterday, guys. So we really don't have any issues. And a lot of time, a major issue with these trucks, because they so computerized, they just pop up on your screen. If it's something major that can blow the transmission, blow the engine, or anything like that, that pop up major. It's the small stuff that you gotta look for that make sure that it's all together. So, all right, guys, the next video, next time I come back to you guys, we will be in Laredo. dropping off the trailer, hooking up the trailer, getting the paperwork, and heading back. I don't film while I drive just because of company policy, and you don't want to get caught filming DOT, police officer, anybody, anything like that, because that can cause you to lose your job, and you'll be in court. You'll be in court with a fat ticket. So I'll see y'all guys when I get to Laredo. All right, guys, I'm back. Resource. We are about to get some diesel. So right here is your ELD. Keeps up with your logs and everything. So right now it's on driving, but I want to change that on duty. Log it how you do it. We are about to buy fuel, just in case, you know, we get pulled over or anything like that. Say, hey, let me see your logs. At least they know, you know, what we was doing, where we was at what time. You know what I'm saying? So about to get some fuel right now. All right, guys, we about to get some diesel for the truck. So that's what we need. So, and I have a fuel card, so I don't really pay for it out of pocket. So in buying diesel, for us, you don't have to have a truck number 15507. One. And odometer. So everybody's system is different, you know what I'm saying? My system is different from everybody else. With my system, we have to have a truck number and odometer meter in order to start up the pumps. Truck fuel, yes. You asked about DEF, yes. Yep. It's too late. Don't worry about it. We'll get it on the next one. So, all right, you can go on that side. I go on this side. All right, guys, so we're gonna get the diesel. All right, guys, we got the diesel going. Normally we do both pumps at the same time because this truck have a 150-gallon pump, so we're doing both at the same time. Get it all filled up so we don't run out. And normally I like to start, you know, filling my truck up in the beginning on the weekend, in the beginning of the first load that I pick up. So. All right, guys. For a lot of you truck drivers out there that's new, it's always important, man, to wash your window and your mirrors. Other side, my boy. Flip it over on the soft side. Flip it over, yeah. So it's always important to wash your windshield, your mirrors, and your window, because as you traveling down the road, man, it get real dirty, bugs, all different types of debris that can get on there that cost your visibility of seeing. So always remember, you know, new truck drivers, when you get out here, wash your mirrors, wash your windows, because the better you can see, the better you can perform in doing your job. Yes, this is what it takes to fill up one of these things. $623 resource gang. That would it take to fill one of these babies up. All right, guys, so we got the tanks are full. takes me this long to put the dang on top on. So both sides are full. His side is full. My side is full. So now, guys, we are gonna get DEF. It's very important that you buy DEF. I like to buy DEF in the beginning of the week when I fill my truck up. That way I don't have to, worry about trying to do it later on. Maybe on the third fill or the fourth fill, I'll be buying more DEF. But I like to start my week off with a full tank of diesel and diesel exhaust fluid. That's what DEF stands for, in case you don't know. So that goes right here. And another thing, guys, I know a lot of you new truck drivers. If you don't have the proper training, do not put DEF in the diesel. That is a big no-no. Don't do that. DEF, go in DEF, and the DEF have its own designated spot. It's different placing in different trucks. So on my truck, the DEF will be right there. Grab that, brother. So it's gonna do that. It's gonna jack. First couple times we'll catch. Put it out just a little bit. All right, now try it. Don't go all the way up with it. Just gotta go midway. Now I'm saying put it back in, but when you get ready to click it, just try to click it midway. DEF do that sometimes. Some pumps I go to, man, it goes, you hold it, flow in there. Some only play them little reindeer games like that.
Okay. What the DEF do?
So the DEF, the job of the DEF is to kind of give you like a clean idle, keep from all that, I don't know if you ever seen like some of the older trucks, you see all that black smoke blowing out the top. Mm-hmm. So it more of a clean, keep it from doing all that.
I think they ain't talking like places like California, a lot of those kind of trucks to go through there no more.
Yeah, they got a restriction. I think your truck got to have DEF on. I think they got a certain age limit on the truck too. I can't remember. All right, guys, that's the DEF price with that. So we're done getting the DEF. Now we are about to go to Laredo. We're gonna proceed on to Laredo. I know I said y'all weren't gonna see me till I get to Laredo, but I forgot I need to get some diesel and DEF. So, all right, next time it will be in Laredo. All right, Resource Gang, we are back. We finally made it to Laredo, so now we finna drop the trailer. So, dropping the trailer, that's on duty as well. You go to your logs, on duty, telling the people what you're doing, and we doing a drop and hook because we dropping here and we also picking up from here. Get it to work. Come on now. Yep, there it is. All right, bro, let's go out here and drop it right quick. Whew, pretty hot out here today, guys. But we're gonna get it done. Yeah, man, just unhook it, pull it up, lay it on the catwalk. You can lay it on the catwalk right there. All right. Now, anytime you get ready to let it down, you're going to turn towards the back of your trailer.
Told me to leave some space so it can come down too. So how that work?
Yeah, so when you let it down, I like to tell everybody, and what I like to do is leave it by the inch from the ground, right? So when you get ready to pull, now keep going. So when you get ready to pull from under the truck and you let your airbags down, it'll pick it up off the truck and that makes it smooth. That's good right there. And that way the next driver, when he hook back under it, it won't be so hard to let up the landing gear. When I first got out here, man, my trainer used to let it all the way down till he hit the pressure from the airbag. But then you might have a driver that back up to it where it might be too high, and now you got a high hook, which means the fifth wheel plate will go over the kingpin. So then you got to put the trailer in low gear, crank it all the way up, flip the thing up, and then pull from under it. Yeah, so, all right, man, what we're going to do, we're going to go on the inside over here and check in. So, normally, man, when you're picking up a load, there's a shipping and receiving office, right? We done already got through the gate, so now we're going into shipping and receiving, and every load has a pickup number. That's how you know where you're going and what load is for you. You know what I'm saying? So what you'll do, you'll get a man the number up here in the window. You'll give him your pickup number, and he's gonna tell you if your load ready or not. He's gonna say if it's ready, he's gonna give you the paperwork. You sign for it. We come back out here, see can we find a trailer, and then we hook up, man, and head back. That simple. So when we get to the truck, when they send the load assignment through, we'll go through that and I'll show you how to find a pickup number. But my pickup number is always the same, you know, every time. Because, you know, like I said, it's a dedicated run, so you're doing the exact same thing every time. Unless they call you in advance and tell you what not to do, you know what to do. Okay, guys, we got the paperwork. I couldn't really, you know, film in these buildings like that. Yeah, I don't want no problem or issue out on. So we got the paperwork, we got the trailer number. So now all we got to go do is find the trailer. So all right, guys. Now what we're about to perform is my student is finna do coupling, uncoupling, which means he finna unhook from the trailer and go hook up to the new trailer. We have found the new trailer, so now we just got to detach from this old one. And we're gonna hook up and head back up. All right, bro, you get the driver's seat. You get in the driver's seat. All right, so look. These new Peterbilts, they got a button right here. You hold that button, and for 3 seconds, and the kingpin will release. All right. So you're gonna push in the yellow and lightly tap the gas to ease from under the trailer. You gotta put it in gear, bro. Trailer is detached, and as you can see, it didn't fall down hard on the ground, so he did a real good job of that. Now we're gonna go and hook up to the new trailer. All right, guys, we're over here to the new trailer, and for all you guys that struggling with bagging your trailer up, truck to trailer, I've got a lot of you new guys that's gonna be out here. When you get with your trainer, the proper way to bag your truck up to your trailer, you want it lined up the edge of your back tires with the edge of your trailer. Well, not the edge of your back tire, but your back tires with the edge of your trailer right here. You know what I'm saying? Now, in order to do that, you have to bag just about all the way up to the trailer to see where your tires are at. A lot of my new students that I get in here, they get halfway out here and keep pulling up, bagging up, pulling up, bagging up. But you got to come further enough back to see where your tires at. You get what I'm saying? So what you gonna do, you gonna get in there, swoop around, back up. As you bagging up, watching out your mirrors to hit the edge of the, to line up with the edge of your tires. And for a lot of new guys, this is a simple task, taking your time, not being in a hurry, not being in a rush, taking your time, bagging up, watching out both mirrors because you don't want to hit nothing. If there's a truck beside you or a trailer, you just want to take your time and back up. Watch your mirrors. And believe it or not, y'all, a lot of people struggle with doing this, I don't think they spend a lot of time on it at school, teaching these kids, these new, not kids, but these people how to back up, to couple and, uncouple to a trailer. But with my trucking school, I plan on spending plenty enough time so they know and understand the importance of how to do this. Because that makes it easy on the trainer, that makes it easy on us when you get out here. So you want to pay attention to the back of them tires, and they need to line up with the edge of this. Sometimes it ain't got to be perfect, but for the most part of it, if you don't do it right, you'll miss that kingpin that's under there. See? Smooth transition. Yeah, come on back. It's locked. Now, every time you lock it, always do your pull test. Hey, bro, put it in gear, do your pull test. That's good. Okay, let's talk about the pull test, guys. The pull test is the most important thing once you hook up to your trailer. The reason why the pull test is important, that way when you're going down the road, you don't have to worry about the trailer detaching from the truck. I've seen this happen in real time. I've seen the person that was driving the truck, he was turning out of the turn, and as he was picking up speed and he was leaving, going on down the road, I saw his trailer come from behind his truck. So guys, real time, you want to always do your pull test, no matter what. Every time you hook up to a trailer, do your pull test to make sure that thing is locked in and wrapped around your kingpin. Because if not, I promise you, it will be a disaster. All right, my boy, let's hook it all the way up. When I'm hooking up a trailer, what I like to do first, I like to start from the back to the front. Well, from the front to the back. Hook the airlines up, then let the landing gear up. And when I'm unhooking the trailer, I like to work from the back to the front. Letting the landing gear down, unhooking the airline. You know what I'm saying? Now, the reason why I say that is because sometimes you can be distracted, and you'll forget to let your landing gear down, pull away from the truck, and now your trailer hit the ground. And that's a whole nother bill, probably your job, depending on if it's loaded with material, So let's hook everything up. We're gonna do a pre-trip, we're gonna do a walk around the truck, the trailer, make sure everything is good, make sure we got mud flaps, all the lights work, doors are closed, seal is on, and we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, we're gonna do your walk around on the trailer. Right now, guys, we just doing our walk around, making sure everything is everything. Making sure we ain't got no flat tires. Making sure we got the flaps on. Our seals on. Doors closed, lights working. A lot of flaps are there. We ain't got no flat tires. Another thing, guys, I want to point out to you about these trailers. Our trailer have the self-inflating where the tires stay at 30% at all times. So even when you shoot the air to the back, if it's a leak, you will hear it. If the tire's flat, you'll hear the air coming out. Making sure the wires ain't cut or bruised or anything like that. Lights are working. And even though I know we just got done driving the truck and we did a pre-trip earlier, but sometimes I still like to look over my truck, make sure ain't nothing damaged on my tires, nothing hanging off, that's missing, making sure everything is everything, inside or out. You know, always check the gas cap, make sure they on, they don't fall off. My lights are working, so. Okay, guys, that's it for that. We got the trailer. We have brought them they load, empty trailer. We got the money on our back, so we finna start heading back up to proceed on with the rest of the day. I'll get back with you guys once I get back in the city, and we do our thing up there for a little while. All right, Resource Gang, we have made it back to San Antonio to the truck stop where we're about to do some backing training. I'm finna demonstrate to my student how it's done, what to look for, to get him a visual in his head how this thing's supposed to look. So what we finna do right now is a 45. We're gonna practice the 45. I'm gonna do it to show him, give him an idea of what's going on and how to make this thing work and how it should look. And we're gonna park right there beside that Warner truck. So y'all stay tuned and watch this. There you have it, Resource Gang. You saw a bounce that work. This is what I do. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Easy. You just got to take your time. You got to know which way you're going. You got to know which way to turn your steering wheel. You need the trailer to go left, you need to turn it right. You need your trailer to go right, you must turn your steering wheel left. As they say, you gotta go towards the problem. So right now, I'm finna get my student in the truck and let him try. We're gonna see what he know and start fixing his problem. So y'all stay tuned. All right, resource gang, we finna let my student try it. I'm gonna walk him through it a couple times just so he can know what to see, what to look for, different angles, different position, when to turn the steering wheel, when not to turn it, you know, just to get him, just to try to give him some pointers on what to do and what not to do. We also had to change sides so he can see the line where he's backing into. So he's starting out right, turning his steering wheel to the right. So we got enough room on his blind side, so we ain't worried about if he don't got enough room to swing around. So looking at the tail end of his trailer, he's got his trailer pointed in the hole. It's just making sure when he swing around that he can get it in the hole. So at this point, it's all about looking at what's going on. When to turn the steering wheel. He's doing good right now, turning the steering wheel back to the right to see where his trailer, where he needs that trailer to go. He's backing beside that blue truck. Still doing good. Let's see. What we got? All right. He got it going right, but he's gonna still probably have to pull up and straighten it up some. But I don't know, let's see. Me personally, at this point, I would have got out and looked just to see where my tail end is at, what I'm working with. But so from looks at where he's turning his steering wheel, he's trying to scoot his trailer over, which I would do that too. That would definitely be a smart thing to do. But here's the part where a lot of my students get confused at, because if you put too much angle in it, then now you're gonna lose your whole spot. But this guy here is doing really good for me to show him once and let him do it. I walked him through it on the first time just to give him a good, idea of what to do, and this is really good. It's been a while since I've seen one do it like this, but he's really put it in here without me telling him anything this go round. So that's perfect. That's good. And just like that, folks, there you have it. Let's see. He's still doing some dancing over there. That steering wheel. And he almost got it done under 5 minutes, so that's still good too. We're gonna see, can he do it again? All right, guys, we're gonna go for attempt number 2. Let's see, can he do it again? without me telling him anything. Let's see, can he do it again? It's very hard. It's very seldom that I get students on their first, second attempt to get it in the hole without me telling them nothing. They're fresh out of school. Without me, well, I ain't gonna say without me telling them nothing, but by me showing them and demonstrating it to them, and then they get in the truck and execute. But I can tell you this, backing is all about taking your time and your setup. Your setup is the most important thing about backing. If you got the perfect setup, it really is not that hard to get the truck in the hole. It's all about paying attention to your trailer, because your trailer tells you everything you need to know. You have to pay attention to this tail end of this trailer, because this tail end is going to tell you what's going on, when you need to turn, how much you need to turn, and when you got to come out of it. See right now, he's turning his steering wheel back to the right because he needs to angle that trailer just a little bit more towards the hole. And guys, you got to remember, the trailer don't react until 10 feet of whatever you're doing. It's going to stay the same way until 10 feet. After that, you start to see your trailer start to react. He's taking his time. He's thinking before he do his maneuvers, his move. He's watching his trailer. So he's doing everything the way it's supposed to be. Yes. But look, as you pulling up, watch the tail end of your trailer. If you pull up too much, you'll get out of line of where your trailer need to be at. So watch the tail end as you pulling up. Alright? So if you pull up too much, you can lose your position and now you'll start struggling. About right there. And then you go right back into your position. And it don't matter how many pull-ups you do. You just want to get it as perfect as you possibly can. So look, when you pull up this time, pull up, watch your trailer get straight, counter steer it back. See, he's pointing towards the hole. So the second pull-up is going to line him up perfect, while all he have to do is straight line and get it in. Now, what you also got to understand is this. When you're doing it like this, because technically his trailer's a little too far over, he needs to scoot it over that way, but gravity is going to automatically want to pull your trailer to one side. Either it's going to be to the left, and you need to be able to see that and determine which way you need to fight against it. But the hardest thing about this is the straight line back, because you have to counter steer this trailer. Sometimes it be off, sometimes it don't. But when it's off, you really got to counter steer this trailer from left to right, right to left, in order to get it to go perfectly in the spot. And a lot of times, every student I've had, at least 9 times out of 10, they have struggled with that one part right there with the counter steering, because they still think they have to put this trailer in a hard right or a hard left, when technically you really don't. You just need to pull it up to get it as straight as you can, counter steer it back. Woo! That's good, bro. So there you have it, resource game for the day. I'll probably let it do it 1 or 2 more times, and that's gonna be the ball game for that. That's gonna be the ball game for today's episode of Training with the Bishop. My student is gonna get better, and he's gonna get better each day. It's all about repetition, how much you do it, how many times you do it, the consistency of if you're doing anything in life, not just trucking, but any profession. Yeah, do it again. But any profession, anything that you got going on, is all about the consistency of what you're doing to get better and better and better. So y'all, I'll catch y'all on the next episode, and I'll holler at y'all then. Y'all stay tuned for what's next. So what you think about that backing up for the first time, man?
Getting back in the rhythm of it. It wasn't bad though. I can do it again.
Yeah.
Go back at it twice.
More practice?
Yeah. I'll be ready when tests come around.
Cool. Yeah, you did good for it to be your first time. Just me showing you and telling you one time, that don't normally happen like that. You know what I'm saying? So you did good. So the more you do it, man, the better you're gonna get. And you know what I'm saying? The repetition, just doing it more. You know, so the more repetition you do it, but you just get better, dog. So cool.